To many sports fans, Kansas is all about basketball. Dr. James Naismith, the man who invented the game, coached here. Allen Fieldhouse is named after Phog Allen, one of Naismith's disciples. But Kansas football is starting to establish its own winning tradition.
You know, eventually you want people to respect you. You know, you don't want to just, we win football games year after year. You don't want people to keep saying, hey, they're still just a basketball school, because that's not true. And, we've proven the last few years that we can play with some of the best teams in the nation. And we want to continue to prove that. And we want people to understand that, this school is about more than just basketball.
There's a common theme with the Kansas football team, and it can be summed up with one word.
Respect.
Respect. Respect.
Respect.
Respect used to be hard to come by in Lawrence, but after 20 wins the last 2 years, the Jayhawks are finally getting some. Head coach Mark Mangino has led the team to 3 straight bowl wins, but they know there's still work to do.
Where we're at right now, back-to-back bowl games, back-to-back consecutive wins in bowl games, we're making the right strides and we're putting our feet in the right direction to get the program where we want to go. I think we're going to have to string another 4 or 5 and get to the championships and make it to championships and win the championships before we can talk about, KU as a football program.
I feel like every game they go in, they have to watch out for us, but I don't think we're at that level yet where they're just assuming we're going to win. I think it's at the level that they're watching and see what happens.
Well, I think we've established respectability, but we want more than just that. And I think if we're going to be a program that wants to be one of the best teams in the league, then, we have to do it year in and year out. We have to pass the test of time. I think our program's in the right direction. I still think we've got a lot of work to do.
Though considerably less work on offense. The Jayhawks are loaded at the skill positions and will have one of the most dynamic offenses in the Big 12. Veteran quarterback Todd REESING returns, and he'll have 2 explosive targets in KERRY MEIER and Des Briscoe, along with shifty running back Jake Sharp. It should be even better than last year when they finished 21st in the nation in total offense.
You can only go another step higher. We're not going to sit down and get bogged in the mud and stay where we're at. So, things are looking great. We're working very hard, and I see no reason why we can't, bust through another ceiling this year.
I don't think you're going to find a better set of receivers and tight ends in the country, and I'm the first one to say that. And until someone can prove me otherwise, that's what I'm sticking with.
If you take a look at us on paper, like you said, wow, we got a lot of offense that's coming back, and it's exciting to have all that coming back, but you got to take those numbers and put them to work.
And there is more work to do on defense. In their 5 losses last season, they gave up an average of 45 points a game. They finished 114th in pass D, which is one reason for a switch to a 4-2-5 set this year. They hope the extra speed will make it a little tougher on opponents through the air.
I think having an extra DB instead of a linebacker is going to bring, just a lot of speed right there with just one guy. And he'll be able to also cover people better than a linebacker would.
It allows us to do a lot of different things and put up a lot of different looks against a lot of different formations that come against us. So it makes us a lot more effective against the spread. It minimizes the offense's abilities to create mismatches.
Even on offense, Mangino knows there's room for improvement.
We can be fundamentally better in the offensive line. I think we can be more physical at wide receiver. We need to add some depth at running back and tight end. So I think there's a lot of room for improvement.
Still, optimism is high in Lawrence, and the Jayhawks are finally getting some respect. For Big12Sports.com, I'm Wendell Barnhouse.